A huge way in how I live my entire Jewish spiritual life falls in this week's Torah portion. Shoftim, all about the judges. And it says, Al pi Torah asher yorucha, from the Torah that they are teaching you, Vela mishpat, and the laws asher yomru lecha, that they're going to say to you, the laws that they tell you, ta'aseh, you have to do it. Lo sasur min hadavar, don't remove from the things asher yagidu lecha, the things that they tell you, yaminu, small, right or left. We have no permission to veer at all from anything that the judges, and nowadays, who are our judges? The people that have authority from Hashem to speak to us, to tell us how to live our lives. If they tell us that we have to keep Shabbat, that we have to keep Shabbos, that we have to abstain from using electricity for 25 hours every single week, if they tell us that we have to keep kosher, if they tell us that we have to pray to God and we have the opportunity to pray to God 3 times a day, the rabbis have the authority to tell us what is the best way to live our life. But wait a second, how do we know that they're right? How do we know if they're wrong? So don't veer off to the right, to the left. Rashi says, you know what that can mean? Even if they say that right is left and left is right, even if they get it wrong, wait a second, if they get it wrong, yes, because there's another concept that says in a different pasuk that Torah lo b'shamayim hi, Torah is not in heaven. It doesn't belong to God. There was once a debate between the holy Rabbi Eliezer and all the other rabbis. And he said, I know that you guys have the majority, but I know that I'm so right that if I'm correct, a voice representing God should announce from the heavens right now that I'm right. And a voice did. And then said, Rabbi Eliezer is correct 100%. The rabbis looked up and they said, doesn't matter. The Torah is no longer in heaven. It belongs to us who are constantly going over it and trying to figure out what is the correct approach. And our job right now is to, as the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot says, aseh lecha rav. We have to choose a rabbi that their approach to Judaism is something that resonates with us. That person can be our mentor, and therefore, whatever that rabbi says, we're not to veer from it to the right and to the left. That's the conclusion that I came to. I said, well, I believe in God. I believe God wrote the Torah, and the Torah says that listen to whatever the rabbis say. I'm not saying that I'm 100% perfect, but now I know the direction that I aim to strive for every single day. Praying 3 times a day, keeping Shabbat, keeping kosher. It's not easy, but I'm trying to stay yashar, on the right path. Hope we can all do that. Have a great Shabbos.